Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Long ball, but not especially accurate. There's the end of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The victory did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vidal. Rakitic. Malaga have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
And here's Messi, and Messi! And for a moment, time stood still.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
It over to the other flank. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Vidal. And it's Messi. Rakitic! Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that on.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Vinicius Junior battles to win it back. Griezmann, Vinicius Junior, Griezmann, and Messi! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Time added on will be 2 minutes. looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what... Well, we welcome you to our coverage of the return leg of this first round tie. The outcome of the first leg could hardly have been more convincing. It leaves the general consensus being that the second leg should be little more than a mere procession, and you can understand why folk are feeling that. Well, there have been some notable comebacks over the history of this competition. The odds here do not look at all good. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. So raring to go here, eager to finish the job and move on.
Well, seeing how well they played last time round, Peter, and seeing how that's boosted their confidence and morale while sapping away that of their opponents, this could be just a...
Has a hit!
Mane clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Put a stop to that. Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Marseille have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Going for a big chance! On the floor!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Dormisi. Hoists it forward, Tauvin. Gabriel Jesus. And he's away. Good take, and he's had a real chance! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's Balotelli. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel Jesus. And it's played forward. Sanson. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not another one to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance then.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Barcelona.
Torgan Hazard! That was mighty close. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mane. Forward it goes. That's great strength on the ball. And the finish! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Chaleta Shah. And it's Sanson. Shoots! No, not quite.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Torgan Hazard. Gabriel Jesus. Has he picked him out? Cut out in the nick of time. Whipped in. Knocks it away. Now it's Mane. It's got through and... It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Mane. Shapes to shoot! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Well played, he saw that coming. Torgan Hazard. That's the through ball. How about a shot? Has a goal! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, it could have been, and probably should have been, a different choice of finish. There was lower space to hit.
Gone, presumably for offside. Dormisi. Luis Gustavo. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Defending of the desperate variety. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one... Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the key issue here is why he did that and how he ended up putting himself in that position in the first place. He's got to be ultra careful from here.
To open the scoring. He can't put it away.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Pellegrini. And it's played forward, and it's Griezmann. Well played, he saw that coming. Hernandez. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rakitic tries to switch the play. This is promising. Played into them, towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Griezmann, he's away! Oh, nice touch. It's Griezmann! Goal! Barcelona! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Barcelona draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Rakitic. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Over to the left. Up to meet it! And in it goes! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Money! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Barcelona are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi, and Messi! That is a class save, he had to be at his best. And this could be the final action of the first half. And That'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1-2-3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're just settling back into this second half. And now they can launch a counter. Hernandez tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Longley passes it forward. He came in hard, very hard. Griezmann plays it out to the flank. He's left his man. Oh, it's open up for the header. Good clearance and very necessary. Nelson Semedo. Griezmann is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
Jimenez goes looking. And it's been taken straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got away. Forward it goes. Oh, he's broken through. Money! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now. Right through the middle. It's Gabriel Jesus! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray pass.
And there goes the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. It has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Well, one of the occasions of the calendar, and in an atmosphere...
Up for the header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
That's been won straight back. Vinicius Junior. He's picked him out. Could be a chance here. Goes for goal! Cleared without complication. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Struck first time.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Rodri. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's played forward, just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Pellegrini. He's got away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, it's hit the post. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. He's on his way. He's through and all alone. It's Gabriel Jesus. Superb goal.
And always such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Vidal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Vidal simply didn't do anything.
The first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gets it back. Koke. So still just a goal between them. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Felipe Luis spreads it towards the left. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of goes for goal, back of the net. And this is getting better and better. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
That's a decent ball.
Gabriel Jesus! It's Gabriel Jesus!
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's a throw. So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hoists it forward. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Five minutes left on the clock. And here's Diego Costa. Jimenez positions himself well and cuts it out. Saul. 2 minutes to be added on.
Coached through there.
Vinicius Junior gets the better of his man. Tries to great leap. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona came, saw and conquered, and are big favourites now to advance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
There's a solidity about them.
Well, hello, one and all. This, of course, the penultimate game before the big day, and there is a matching sense of occasion here. Just waiting for the last few supporters to come in. So many people wanted to make it here, and there is congestion outside the ground. You're not surprised to hear that. Well, the first leg was a tale of two contrasting sets of fortunes, and both sides, in their respective manner, would be attempting to convince themselves that it is not quite over yet. Blue and burgundy wherever you look, hymns ringing loud and proud. This is what it is to be in the Camp Nou. Has a goal! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Felipe. Not much. No, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Nelson Semedo. Pellegrini. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Messi. Jimenez battles to win it back. Felipe. More than... That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oriol Busquets has been sent off. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the finish! It's broken loose. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That's a good ball to find him. Shoots! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know where he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Jimenez. Felipe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Kolarov. Rakitic. Kolarov. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Griezmann. Messi. It's a great ball. It is a corner. Good chance. And this could be the final action of the first half. And with that, the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Diego Costa.
Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Griezmann! Oh, that was close. And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Saul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Okay. Ball's loose, who's getting there? No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Saul. Pellegrini. He's brushed off the ball there, and he has been fouled there. Mane is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Rakitic, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Now it's Mane. Now it's Messi. Griezmann, he's on his way. Lloris gets rid without sophistication. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Koke. Koke with the crossfield ball. Forward it goes. Titi with the clearance. This has gone, that's foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Messi plotting from out on the right-hand side. Gets the better of his man. Messi! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
That's been levered clear. PK is the stronger in that contest. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Barcelona made it through then to the business end of the tournament. We're down to the last 8 now, the stakes getting higher and higher. Not only them, of course, it's the same story for everyone. They all are desperate to win it. Something then is going to have to give. It is a charged atmosphere in here, fittingly so, given what is up for grabs. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. A truly big night of football here ahead of us. It always is when this competition is in town.
Well, we're at the stage, Peter, when...
And a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Gabriel Jesus really showed that he wanted it more than anyone else, but maybe heading requires extra practice.
And that's been won straight back. Hoists it forward. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Torgan Hazard. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Vinicius Junior. So above all others, Jim, what do you think is the single factor which is going to make the difference? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rakitic. Good ball. Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Barcelona take the lead.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Barcelona finished the first half strongly, as so often they do. Roberto gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
Ah, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Arsenal get it back again. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Barcelona, happier of the teams, heading in for Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is rather wayward.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fence has got rid of that. Kyle Walker. Guendouzi. And here's Aubameyang. And it's played forward. Gabriel Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! That was mighty close. It's Aubameyang. Mesut Ozil. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Out to safety. Roberto, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Gabriel Jesus. It has a goal! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence?
Gabriel Jesus! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Torgan Hazard. Luis Suarez. Good goal. It's Luis Suarez! It's anyone's ball. Oh, real danger here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Cleared away. Has a hit! That is a class save. He had to be at his best. Massive leap! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Koscielny. Mesut Ozil. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona take a huge step towards the next round. They have the all-important away win. It is